Welcome back to another review of racing at Caymanas Park. Today we'll be reviewing the race meet for Saturday, January 21st, 2025. There will be 9 races on the card for this race day. The feature event is the Supreme Venture 24th Anniversary Trophy, which will be going over 5.5 furlongs. 6 horses are declared. Let's get into the program with my tips and my selections. Race number 1, a very interesting race. This is basically a who do you like race. This race is for 350 claimers to 250 claimers, native bred 6 years and up, non-winners of 3. This is not a easy race. Number 1, bad investment. Top weight, Philip Parchment, Desmond Curtis, last time out. This one was behind of 6th Avenue at long odds and General Chief. 6th Avenue was at long odds. No bad investment comes back here after being seen just once at the exercise track. Is that one run good enough? Stedman Curtis is a competent trainer. The visor is now off. Tongue tie and Lasix is what this one will go with. Roddy Showman rode this one the last time out. Now Philip Parchment is riding this one. Does have the quality to win this one. Number 2 is Either Lion, Dick Cardenas, going for 3 in a row on this one. Can Either Lion win? Either Lion steps up into class, going against better horses, and could very well be the fittest claiming horse that runs below 500,000. He's a lion, will be fit as fit can be, and I always say that fit horses win race. If he's a lion is going at 12 to 1, as stated in the book, then that is a very attractive odds because he's way better than 12 to 1. Angelos have seen better days, but win sometime when you least expect him to. John P. have also seen better days. Has not done much recently, but at a level like this, John P. could be comfortable and do some damage. Number 7, Millennium Star, must not be underestimated. Last time out was a neck behind of the eventual winner, Silver Fox. No exercise report seen for this one, since either the exercise reports are not finding their way into the books, or this one went to the sea/pool. Number 9, Dan Almighty. Very decent racehorse for this level of competition. Has not been doing much since recently, and you must keep an eye out on this Dan Almighty. Number 10, Storm Valley, listed at 15 to 1 in the book, and based on his last run, running behind a Sir Ganjumana, Muzo and company, it deserves the 15 to 1. But if we're speaking of a Storm Valley that won 4 in a row between November to February of this year, then this Storm Valley will have a lot of chance. Matter of fact, this one is one that you must keep an eye on, especially in a field that is not as competitive as many other 350 fields in terms of ability. Ahmad Ali will have a lot of backers. Wesley Henry will be riding Ahmad Ali. Could Ahmad Ali win tomorrow? Well, let us see what will happen. Muzo, Shane Ellis. This one has been accused of being a jacket. How could this be St. Cecilia's child and perform so poorly? Poor Muzo. Heavy expectation on this one. Shane Ellis for Oral Aiden. Let us see what this one can do. Expeditious has always been whispered and really do win, 5 win from 74 start. This race is a difficult one. I am going to go in this event with bad investment. Number one, to beat number two is a Lion. Then number 10, Storm Valley. Then number 11, Ahmad Ali. Number 12, Muzo to round off the top five. Any of these five can win. Race number 2, Mr. Lover Lover Trophy. This one is for native bred trios and non-winners of 2 and imported trios and up. Maiden. Mr. Lover Lover, incidentally, is my favorite horse of all time at the track. Not in terms of if you're saying the best horse at track, but in terms of just horse that I like. My first win, as a matter of fact, as a punter, came betting on Mr. Lover Lover. And don't ask me how old I was at that time. Anyway, number 1, Nuclear Jet comes into this event off the back of that 5-1 win, beating Alive and Dan Quezi. Those are some decent horses to beat. Nuclear Jet will come into this race working well at exercise, looking to make it 2 in a row, and could very much make it 2 in a row. Bangarang. One on debut, has not done much since then, but will still have to get a look in. Uncle Harry will all be the rage. Radish Roman for Peter John Passad, carrying 118 pounds, ran well on the 1st of March 2025. Before that though, came to the races with a big reputation at 4-5 and ran down the track. Came back after that run at 9-5 and also ran down the track. Uncle Harry doesn't seem to be consistent, but it's still early days for this Uncle Harry racehorse. Seems to be an in and out runner, and if you're going with out on debut, then in the next time out, then out stepping up into class, then probably it is in on Saturday. Lockdown number 4 ran well in the Guineas, and based on that run, will not have the quality horses to face like it faced in the Guinea. Sensational Soul, Bob the Builder, I Dream Again, and company. Lockdown could very well lock down this event on Saturday. This could be win number 9 for Wesley Henry for the calendar year at Caymanas Park. Very strong possibility. Alive steps up into class, looking to go 2 in a row. Alive does have some ability. Since making his debut, this one has not been outside of the top 3. Those are the type of horses that you like to have. Perfect Affair was all the rage in the 1000, being whispered as having a chance of winning, but was down the track, so to speak, in this event. I'm taking number 4, Lockdown, to beat number 1, Nuclear Jet, stepping up into class, then Uncle Harry, and number 5, Alive, stepping up into class in a very competitive race. Now, after having 2 very competitive races in a row, we finally find a race where we can take a banker. Horse number 2, Ride All Day, reads like a banker on debut after making his debut as a 3-year-old. This one won in a time of 107 and 2, beating Bowmore by 7 1/4 lengths. Now, this Ride All Day has since returned to the exercise track to look impressive according to witnesses at the exercise track, beating the likes of Magnificent Force and looking as if it's going places. The main threat to Ride All Day in this event, in my opinion, will come from number 4, Rags to Riches, draw a line through the last run on May 25th. Going back to that 113 and 3 run behind the Prince of Man, beating Immeasurable Joy, who is now up at overnight, this Riches to Rag racehorse will have a fighting chance of creating an upset, but I don't think there'll be any upset in this event. Ride All Day seem to be big, and whisper is out that it is better than Supernatural Power when Supernatural Power is fit. Regardless, I'm going to be taking Ride All Day number 2 to beat number 4, which is the Rag, then number 3, Miss Groove, and number 5, Fearless Mission. Now we come back to a difficult race again. This is 3 hours and up, claiming event 800,000 to 1,000,000, 9 horses enter, going 5 round. Number 1, KP Choice of speed, lots of speed. 126 pound KP Choice will be carrying in this event. Should note that last time this one carried 126 pound coming down the straight. This one beating Rejected Rather, Generational and Company. Regardless, I wish this one had a claiming jockey to take off some weight off it. But Robert Alidine is still a competent jockey when he wants to be a competent jockey. KP Choice will come into this event winning 3 out of his 7 starts so far this calendar year, beating horses in this field such as Rejected Raja, Generational, Emperor of the Cat, and Company. Number 2, Emperor of the Cat, will come into this event with the back class and is the winningest horse in this field. Emperor of the Cat, Speedster, comes around the round for the second time, well, for the third time this year, after going 5 straight 2 times in a row. This horse beaten by KP Choice, and if you take Emperor of the Cat, then you have to take KP Choice in front of Emperor of the Cat. KP Choice does seem to have Emperor of the Cat ticket down in these claiming races. Number 3, Alexa Lodge, was quietly whispered last time out. Did well with 115 pound. Now returns again with 115 pound. Paul Francis doing it, work at exercise, being there consistently, comes back into this race, and if Alexa's Lodge can improve on that performance last time out, then Alexa's Lodge will be unsaddled in the winner's enclosure. Alexa's Lodge is one that you must not leave off your bet if you can afford it. Dangerous, dangerous horse. Rejected Raja, no longer being conditioned by Michael Caine Jr. Junior Ponton, though, another junior, will have this one. Rejected Raja can show up and can beat this field last time out, going 5.5. Rejected Raja was just 2 lengths behind of Awesome Anthony, the winner, and Alexis Lodge, who is back in this race. Rejected Raja have some speed and with the right conditioning can deliver for his trainer one of these days. Rejected Roger must be kept on the right side regardless. Also in this event, number 6, Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy have some speed, but last time out, this one was a late non-starter, lame. Let's see what Sugar Daddy will return and do. Generational. Generational does have some ability, and 9 win from 64 starts suggests that this one has some ability. Will be out of its depth here based on past performances, but Generational can turn up and can win on the day. You have to keep your ears to the ground with this one. Number 9, Warsaw is young. and will be my first outsider of the day. And here's why. Okay, draw a line through the last two runs from Warsaw. Warsaw won at $1 million claiming on December 24th, which is basically now $1.5 million claiming, which Warsaw would have won at a higher claiming level. Now, this one step back to 3-year-old and up company did not do all that well because this one was running against the likes of Supernatural Power, Unruly Mo, and I'm talking Supernatural Power at its almost best, Unruly Mo at its best, Fearless Force, Mac and Rome, Elysian, Riches to Rag, all very good horses. If any of these horses were in this field, I would have taken those horses to win this event. So now we have to go back to last year, and we would have seen that Warsaw beat Power Ranking and Regnant by 7 and 3/4 lengths. Power Ranking and Regnant would not be beaten by 7 and 3/4 lengths by any of the horses in this field. This Warsaw also beat Fearless Force, who is a good horse based on that performance and those performances last year, and the fact that Warsaw is listed at 8 to 1 in this book. And not many persons will be looking at Warsaw. I have to say that Warsaw is my first outsider of the day. In this event, I'm tipping number 1 KP Choice to win, ahead of number 3 Alexa's Lodge, then number 2 Emperor of the Cat, then number 8 Generational, number 9 Warsaw is my first outsider of the day. Race number 8, they go a mile, and this is for native bred 4 years and up, non-winners of 2, imported 4 years and up, maiden. In this event, it's not a difficult event. Unfortunately, not much quality in this field. I will have to pick Uncle Peck to win this one. Now, last time out, I told you guys that I'm picking Uncle Peck, but this is not a banker. And I had hit and run as one of those horses that could hit Uncle Peck and run. Now, I'm saying that Uncle Peck in my books is a banker with all things being equal and will win ahead of number 7, Imaya, for Jason DeCosta. Imaya is the only horse that can possibly beat Uncle Peck, but I am not a fan of Imaya, I must say. But Imaya is the best of the rest, so I'm taking number 3, Uncle Peck, to beat number 7, Imaya, number 1, Successful Man, and number 4, Chesney. We come to race number 6. An interesting event. This one. This one will see Alchemy of Soul, Ray and Lewis for Jason DeCosta. 2 decent runs under his belt so far. Beaten by better horses. This one seems to be getting better and better with races. And you cannot ask for nothing more from a horse than to get better and better with races. Kusmi, number 4, was supposed to run over the weekend and was scratched out of that event. Has since come to the exercise track and doesn't look lame or injured based on the reports that I've gotten. Kusmi will have a fighting chance. Number 5, Dan Quesi. The hardest thing to do in racing is to win a race. Dan Quesi won and had it taken away from him. Now, earlier up in the card, I tipped Lockdown to win. Now, if I believe that Lockdown can win up in non-winners of 2, I believe it was, right? If I believe that Lockdown can win in non-winners of 2, then clearly Don Quesi that defeated Lockdown in a maiden event, even though he was later disqualified, then I believe that Dan Quesi can definitely win. The blinkers are off, and now the figure 8 is on now. Shane Ellis will take this ride. Shane Ellis going on a horse that have a lot of chance And seeing a change of equipment is a positive sign for me. Shane Ellis knows what horses need to run in, and Shane Ellis is a very competent jockey. Say what you want to say about him, that I highly respect. In my opinion, he's the best jockey at the track when he wants to be the best jockey at the track. Dan Quesi, number 5, will have loads of chances. Number 8, Cap Car, Demar Williams, was second behind of Bob the Builder last time out. As return to work okay at exercise will have Demar Williams taking off weight. Cap Car will have a world of chance. Laredo tipped this one to win last time out but was beaten by Margarita. No return to this event with Philip Parchment. This one will have a lot of chance as well in this event. Big run last time out to finish second, 6 lengths behind. After walking out slow, perhaps the extension in journey could do Laredo a lot of good. Keep an eye out on this Laredo. Number 11 now. We come to number 11. And this is a horse by the name of Star Quest. Tongue tie on. Listed at 20 to 1 in the book. Broke slow last time out. And was just a neck behind of Cap Car. Now if Cap Car is listed in the book at 5 to 2. And Star Quest is listed at 20 to 1. Then if I was going to put a wager on either of those, I would put a wager on Star Quest. Reason being, Star Quest, change of equipment, not sure how well he'll do, but it could improve him. But last time out, these two horses were neck and neck after Star Quest broke slow. And Star Quest was heavier than Cap Car on the day. Now, with the claiming jockey now on Cap Car would be slightly lighter. But if you give Cap Car a chance at 5 to 2, you certainly must give Star Quest a chance at 20 to 1. Now, Cap Car, I do give a chance, which means that I must have Star Quest as an outsider in this event, and I am tipping number 11 Star Quest as an outsider, my second outsider of the day. Hopefully, he does get 20 to 1. Anyway, I'm taking number 5, Don Quessy, to beat number 9, Laredo, then number 8, Cap Car, and number 11, Star Quest. We come to race number 7. They go 5.5 furlong. This is a race worth going miles to see. Champion Bubbler, number 1, is the real deal. Champion Bubbler gets faster and faster with each run. 1 minute, 59.3, 59.1, then 58.2. Beaten by Legacy Isle coming down the 5 straight. Now they're doing 5 round. And I must say, this race dynamics might be a little different from the last time out. Radish Roman will be on Legacy Isle, carrying 126 pounds. Once again, Champion Bubbler carried 114 pounds and last. And as long as Demar Williams can go lighter than 114 pounds, then this Champion Bubbler will be lighter than on last. Legacy Isle, though, might be better suited for 5.5 than Champion Bubbler, and if Legacy Isle is beating Champion Bubbler over 5 straight, with Champion Bubbler's made 5 straight her domain in recent time, then it's a no-brainer that Legacy Isle will once again beat Champion Bubbler. These are the top 2 in the event. Both of these horses are working very well at exercise and coming to this event as my firm top 2. I am taking number 4, Legacy Isle, ahead of Champion Bubbler. Now you ask, what about Digital One? Digital One does have a lot of chance to win this event. Digital One will have Emilia McLean causing it to be lighter than the 126-pound Digital One is fast. Digital One is fit. Digital One can win this event, and you cannot take your eyes off Digital One. Digital One is coming to run, coming around the 5.5. Last time out, this one came to 5.5, 1 in 106 flat, beating California Crown, Bootylicious, and Company. Before that, was beaten by Perfect Brew and Money Market coming around the 5.5. Digital One, once light enough, will always be a danger to all horses. So I expect Digital One to also run big and to be third in this event at worst. At worst. Number 6, Wall Street Trader should round up the top 4 in this event, running some good races, and Shane Richardson is competent. But that doesn't mean you should take your eye off Kokomo. Kokomo is also dangerous. Fearless Soul can also do some damage. Fearless Soul, I must say, big up to the breeders, Chad Fiani, Herman Wong, Donna Wong. This is the only local bred horse in this grade 1 event. Anyway, that is for another time talking about the breeding and the lack of genuine quality local bred horses running against the big Americans. We come to race number 8, going 8 furlongs. 7 horses entered. This is for native bred 4 years and up, non-winners of 3, and imported 4 years and up, non-winners of 2, number 1. The general comes into this race fit. Fit horses win races. Will have a lot of chance since coming up into class. This one was third, 7.25 behind of Fatbread Scammer. Then was fourth behind of J Speed, Oil Machine, Train of Thought and Company, breaking slow last time out. The general will win soon in this class. Might not be Saturday, but it will be soon. Mark my word. Number 3, Oil Machine will have Radish Roman with a short head last time out behind of J Speed and was gaining now with an extension in journey. Oil Machine, in my opinion, with the tongue tie now on, could very well be a bunker. Let's see how well it runs in the tongue tie. Oil Machine, a possible bunker in my books. Number 4, King Pie, comes into this race. Omar Walker for Anthony Nunes. Will have a lot of backers, will have a lot of chance. Number 5, Train of Thought, the US bred horse. Emilia McLean for Stephen Todd. Running some good races. Train of Thought must be kept on the right side. Providence must also not be underestimated in this event. In this event, I am going to take number 3, Oil Machine, to beat the General. Then Train of Thought. Then King Pie and Providence. Race number 9. We come to the final event, and this is an overnight allowance race going 5 rounds. Now, in this race, I do have another outsider in my final outsider, but I don't think this one is an outsider. I don't think it will get the odds that is listed in the book, and I don't think it will pass 3-1. And the horse that I'm talking about is Kim, listed at 15-1 in the books. Last time out, this one won 5 straight, coming 58-2, beating Prince Aman, Commander Z and Company at the overnight level. Prior to that, this game was 2 3/4 lengths behind of the impressive force coming 7 furlong. Based on those 2 runs in overnight company where there is not a lot of extremely talented horses, those 2 runs, 58-2, and finishing second 127-3 is enough for you to have a fighting chance in overnight company. And at 15-1, Kem is my final outsider of the day. Now, Number one, money market will have lots of chance, very fast, very fit. Comes into this event, Emilia McLean once again on a good ride. Emilia McLean could have a good day. Number two, a gift from Ben have some speed but will be out of his depth. California Crown will be my idea of the winner. California Crown have a lot of speed. Has not delivered in his last four events, 4 to 5 and 1 to 2, and did not win. California Crown, though, should win tomorrow. If not, then look no further than Money Market. Number 7, number 5, Benson with Richie Shakes will have a fighting chance as well. Very fast racehorse. Major Danger. Also in with a possibility of winning. Radish Roman will be riding this one. Now, Major Danger looking well at exercise and come into this event with a lot of speed. Major Danger can also sit off these and run on to win. Major Danger is a major danger to all in this event. Number 7, Allegiant, despite the odds, will have some chance in this event. And Mud Shaft could also be there when it's all been decided. But the race for me comes down to number 3, California Crown, number 1, Money Market, number 6, Major Danger, number 4, Chem. That's where the race lies, any of these four. And I'm going to give the nod to number 3, California Crown, in front of Money Market. Then number 6, Major Danger. And to close it off, I will close it off with Chem. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a racing preview on the Print Screen channel. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace out for now.